Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how you can get consistent faces for your AI influencers in Z image. Now I will say there's no magic secret, it just comes down to having to train a LoRA with clean data. This tutorial won't be too much different from some other tutorials I've done. It's a very similar process, there was just a few things I wanted to point out so people wouldn't be confused. And yeah, I just wanted to show you how you can get consistent faces with Z image. This is a data set that I've used a couple of times now. I just repurposed a WAN 2.2 data set that I had before for this. So this is the girl that I created called Jenny Jones. I'm actually going to upload this to my Patreon so people can just play with consistent influencers. So I'm going to add that to my AI influencer starter kit on Patreon. So if you're already on there, just look for that upload. So I'll show you what I did start to finish. I'm not going to go through absolutely every step because this is kind of a high-level overview of how I do it. If you need more training on how to use Ostrist AI toolkit or getting your computer set up for LoRA training, this isn't going to be the video for you. I'm assuming that you already kind of know what you're doing and are just looking for a brief guideline on how to get consistent faces in Z image. So first and foremost, you do need to source some data. All these pictures of my influencer, I created on Midjourney. I don't want to use real people, so I like to create a false character and then have that data set. It's also why I keep using the same one because I'm too lazy to generate a bunch more images. So this tool is from my Patreon as well. It's the LoRA Dataset Prep tool. It's pretty simple. What it does is it uses Google Gemini to describe the photo best suited for whatever checkpoint or model you're training. A bunch of other settings as well, and then it gives the accompanying text file that describes it. So that's essential for any LoRA training. You do need to prep your data. You can do this by hand, but this does it in a matter of moments. If you did it by hand, it would take, I don't even know, hours probably. What you're going to do is just process the images. So this will take about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so. And then once that's done, you download the zip. There you go. Now, using WAN 2.2 has worked well for me. I've heard others have used Flux. I don't have a Z image model on there yet, but WAN 2.2 worked fine for me. So the next step, after that's all done, let's pretend this is finished, fast forward to the future. You bring it over to Ostrist AI Toolkit, paste that all in. Here's what your training page is going to look like in Ostrist AI Toolkit. So the creator did add Z image support, so you're going to select that. I did low VRAM, I'm on a 5090, so you should probably do that as well. Make sure your keyword matches your training data. I did 84 for the linear rank. I know 64 is common, but I wanted to try something a little higher to see if I could get a more consistent face, and it worked out pretty well. You're going to put your keyword here. I did 512 resolution and then your prompts. So that's just going to give you the preview of your LoRA as it trains. So that's pretty simple. Okay, so I'm not going to train this live because I've already trained it and it is available on my Patreon, which is also free to join if you guys want to hop on there. We have a free Discord, free community, and you get a bunch of cool tools like the ones you've seen here if you want to be a paying member. So yeah, join and let's get the Discord going. This is after all is said and done. So you've seen how I prepped my data, I trained it. Now you're going to be able to get consistent faces for the most part, in Z image. It's not 100%. I'm still playing with it a little bit, but here, let's generate a couple live here. So let's see how this goes. It's quite quick, as you know. All right, pretty good, right? Cool. There's Jenny Jones. Couple of different scenes in the Pilates studio holding a green drink. Now, how I like to get my prompts. So this is Prompt Alchemy, another tool for our patrons. So what you do is you upload a picture and then it kind of takes the pose and the mood of the picture and gives you a prompt for whatever you're using here. So it's quite useful. This is how you can kind of steal poses without a ControlNet or, you know, training a specific LoRA. It's a really lazy way to get prompts, and that's how I generated this one. And I think she looks pretty good. So that's a really quick rundown on how I created consistent faces in Z image. It's really simple if you go through that process. There's not much to it. I will show you one more thing too. Now this tool is free for absolutely everyone. I did create this as well, but it is free. You just go to smallzero.io. And then you're going to upload any image. So let's take the one that we just made here. There she is. So this is an upscaler and skin realism that I made. Again, it uses Gemini. You can get Gemini for free right now. This is quite good. I wanted to make it because Enhancer It's quite expensive. Now this is a Node app, so all of the info is stored on your computer locally. All the requests are sent from your web browser, not the server, if you know how Node apps work. So this is free for anyone, so let's give it a try. Now you will have to pay for your own Gemini API eventually if you use this enough, but that's on you. But the tool itself is free to use. And I think it looks pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. So it was a little bit smooth before. Just a slight bit of detail. You can see the skin tone's better. There's some tan lines, some rosacea in her face. It's just a little bit more clear. You can also upscale the resolution if you're putting in a very poor quality picture. It's actually quite impressive what it can do. Let me show you quickly. Okay, so I found this picture on Google. I intentionally tried to find a very unrealistic stable diffusion style face, even with very low resolution photos. So let's run this again. So check this out. You went from this to this. Now it's not working with a lot of information, and you'd have to tweak it a little bit for how much effect strength. So I mean, maybe it's adding a little bit too much detail, but it's quite incredible what you can do. You can really fix up some old pictures. So yeah, free to use, smallzero.io. Check it out. So back to her. Let's see what we can do. A couple more here maybe. Cool. That's working out great. So I'm going to upload this LoRA to Patreon if everyone wants to use it. I don't care. It's made from a non-real person, so you could use this commercially, whatever you want. It's free to use. I just wanted to show you guys how I did it. It's quite simple. Go train some LoRAs. We need to get the community popping on Z Image. Civet AI is looking a little bit weak right now, so let me know what you create. All right, guys, have a good day.